obviously very good. He always has high results when he comes here. Switches between Lucas and Squirtle.
Looks like they're starting. All right, can we make an agreement before this match gets into the thick of things? We are not allowed to say hoo-ha once. I hate that.
Please don't. Yeah, okay. I wouldn't have even thought of it.
All right, I'm glad we're on the same page.
Frankly, it made me upset that you brought it up in the first place.
My apologies, but I just wanted to clarify.
Sure thing. So let's get into it. We've got, surprisingly enough, Ice Arrow not opting to go the banana route. He's been a little bit more in your face than his standard Diddy Kong. And it hasn't been going half bad for him. It's just a pretty even game, kind of trading back and forth, nothing really too serious going on.
Oh, eating the peanut. He's got it. He's got the recovery. That could have been punished a lot harder, though.
Definitely could. I mean, one of the things that's happened to Lucas has always had a kind of crappy up B, but
banana.
With the tether nerf, having to rely on that so much more has been kind of an issue.
Yeah, it's been an issue.
For Lucas everywhere.
Good tech read.
Tech reads have not been an issue, on the other hand. That was beautiful.
Sir. But both of these characters still have very solid neutral games. But like you said earlier, Diddy, Ice Arrow hasn't really been opting for pulling out the banana. Maybe he realizes it's unsafe to do point blank.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm sure he's aware of that, but that's what I'm talking about is... all right.
Just jumping on his face. I just want to say...
Side B, I guess, is a thing.
All right, that'll do it.
There you go.
All right, even stock, Spaz charging up.
Now let's see. Yep, okay.
There it is. He's going to bust it out when he's absolutely safe doing so, but it seems like he's relying on his other neutral options like movement and just dash dancing a lot.
Yeah, which is something that obviously Diddy is great at. He's got a lot of speed. He's got a pretty long dash dance despite his size.
Probably one of the top 5 best dash dances in the game.
It's possible. I would be lying if I told you I knew the stats on things like that. I don't. But it's definitely up there. It's a really solid, very dangerous.
All right, he needs to punish this recovery. Forward tilt.
There you go. Ice Arrow has been recovering very unsafely to the stage every time he uses up B. That was a great sweet spot, but up until then, really, he's been going to the stage and hoping for the best. It's not going to work against a character or a player the caliber of Spaz.
100%. All right, he got the banana. Oh, that was a flub. No way that was on purpose.
Yeah, he definitely wanted, he must have forgotten the charge. Either that or missed a side B.
Right.
Yep.
Oh, no. He's... okay, he's going to get punished for that. Oh, these peanuts have been getting Ice Arrow a lot of mileage.
They have.
Or getting a lot of mileage out of... Never mind. I'm bad at English. All right, moving on.
It's okay, you came from Ireland where they speak weird.
Yeah, they just swear and drink. It's great.
Which I guess is also kind of English. But anyways, I'm not here to be racist. I'm here to give you some good stuff.
Darrett.
Because frankly, that was a little inappropriate.
Notified. We duly noted that Darrett is not a racist. Spaz getting something nice going right now. Uh-oh. All right, pretty even game. That was a really smart jump off into fair. Oh, misses a forward smash though.
Interestingly enough, and this is something I've only started to notice now, Ice Arrow's been doing a lot of crouch cancel dashing across the stage.
Ooh, and the taunt!
Ice Arrow being his normal cheeky self.
Rather cheeky. Cheeky like Nando's. Uh-oh. Yeah, both of these guys playing like a very choppy pace almost.
I agree. I think that's actually a very good word for it because both of them are kind of going in and out. No one's playing great defense. Everyone's getting a hit here and there, but it hasn't turned into huge combos for either.
It feels like both of them are playing a little sloppy, maybe like a little jittery almost.
It's possible. I think...
Oh, great pun it, and that'll do it. The edge guard was phenomenal. All right, Ice Arrow taking game 1. Now, there was a bit of controversy with Ice Arrow maybe a couple months ago, 3 months ago.
Okay.
Where Ice Arrow claimed he was top 5 in the New England region at Smashing Grounds.
At no point was that ever true. I want to make that clear.
That was met with vitriol from the rest of the Smash Brothers community, or Smashing Grounds community.
It was more of a hearty chuckling and shaming, if we're to be honest. It was... I mean, don't get me wrong. Ice Arrow is not a bad player. He's beaten me in bracket before.
He's pretty good.
He's good. But... He's one of those guys, you get him on the internet and, he grows half a foot and gains 50 pounds of muscle. He's one of those guys. And it's unfortunate for him, but he comes here and he gets beat by better players.
That was a good way of putting it. You'll meet a lot of those people in the Smash community.
Absolutely. I mean, I think that's something you find in every gaming community is people that, you know, have had a very different upbringing where you can say what you feel on the internet, and then you get in person, you're a quiet, mild-mannered guy. And the two never really seem like they fit.
You'd never guess that was Ice Arrow.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Spaz is more of a... He's like quiet, reserved. Twisted Cap right next to him. That's one of his good buddies. Yeah. But he's got a sassy streak to him.
Absolutely.
That's what I'd refer to Spaz as. Rather sassy human being.
Yeah. So here's the thing. So Spaz normally plays Squirtle. I would say at this point in time that's really his main character. But in this matchup, especially with Bananas, running over Bananas to side B. You get that trip right away. It's not one of his most important approaches is pretty much useless.
Right, exactly.
Which is why I'm imagining that he's pulling out this Lucas. Mm-hmm. But even with that, I'm interested to see if maybe he makes a switch back just out of comfort.
You guys can't see it, but Twisty's giving him what seems like a lot of tips. And Twisty, he's had a prolific improvement rise to the top. Going to a bunch of grand finals in a row, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he's definitely. So it's the interesting thing is him and Spaz used to play all the time,
right.
Training partners,
of course,
all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But the two of them don't play as much anymore, and since then. I don't want to say it's because of that. I don't think it has anything to do with it.
Right.
But since Twisty kind of went off on his own, he's had a huge improvement. And I think that Spaz, on the other hand, has had a lot more work, a lot more life responsibilities that have kept him from playing at that super high level that he used to.
Yeah, 100%. But that's the thing. Spaz is always a threat. You have a lot of these guys that don't necessarily show up all that often. Now that summer's starting, you're going to see them coming out of the woodwork. You got people like Ice Arrow, who's, while not top 5, definitely a threat.
Decidedly not top 5.
Decidedly not top 5. He's gonna watch this VOD and just be like, who the fuck was shitting on us?
I mean, he'll get over it. It's the price you pay for making false claims. No one's gonna just tell you you're right when you're wrong. That's not the way that life works.
But like Spaz had an argument for being top 5 in the earlier days before real life took over.
Absolutely, and I think with some hard work, he's absolutely right in that range. But yeah, he just doesn't have the real. He has a lot of things to do. He's a guy in his mid-20s. It's completely understandable that you don't have your entire life to put into Smash.
Dude, I'm just getting lost in how beautiful this new venue is.
Oh, isn't it great? So, for everyone who doesn't know, Eamon just came back from Ireland very recently, studying abroad. But since we've started this tournament here very recently, this is his first time in here. And
yes, sir.
He's got the big googly eyes.
The googly eyes for sure. If you ever want to come down, this place is magical. Anyways, getting right into it. I think you're gonna see Spaz maybe play a little safer.
That's what it's looking like. I mean. So his original Lucas style from way back earlier was really to spend a lot of time in that max side B range, throw out a lot of PK freeze.
Yes.
And it looks like...
Whew. Oh, that was a flub as well.
Yeah. It looks like...
Oh, that was an even bigger flub.
Oh, and he makes it back. That's going to cost him.
100%.
But yeah, I mean, I think making Ice Arrow, especially as a former Brawl player, making Ice Arrow approach... He's not that good at it.
Yeah. You'll find that to be true.
He's a very solid technical player, but approaching is not his wheelhouse. He wants to make you come to him.
Right. You'll see Ice Arrow gets a lot of mileage out of tech chases and winning neutral a lot. You'll see all of his movements are very deliberate. Like nothing is extraneous. I used 2 really big words there. I feel real smart.
Extraneous was a little bit extraneous. We're going to stay away from that in the future.
All
right.
Fair into fair. That'll do it. I get a little upset when nobody pops a Smashville balloon, but that'll do. That'll take the stock.
That might take the sting off it.
Yeah.
All right. So I would say one of the inherent weaknesses of a character like Lucas is really, other than short hop neutral air, he doesn't have a ton of ways to get out of pressure, especially with his slow grab.
Right.
And I think for a character like Diddy Kong, where you can come in and really apply a fair amount of pressure, it's causing Spaz some issues here and there.
Right. You can definitely see that. But Spaz going in a little bit right now. He's getting a lot of little chains that are leading to a lot of percent, and now he's got the percent lead and the stock lead.
Oh. See, I'd like to think that Spaz made the right read there, but just didn't quite have an option for it when he landed. He just barely makes it back to the platform.
Can't believe he made that. Misses the Dacus, and that's going to be a... Let's see if he gets the edge guard.
He was not in...
Will that do it? No. That'll do it. Oh my goodness. And he taunts. Cheeky. The cheekiest.
Always taunts.
Cheeky is the right word for it.
I mean, the top 5 in New England, you got to taunt.
The fair might do it. Nope, he's living. Let's see if he recovers properly.
Yeah, he does.
Proper sweet spot.
Interesting raw up smash. Not what I would have expected, but it worked. So, I mean, who am I to judge?
Glide toss, banana. Nothing out of it, though. Will he get the punish? Nope. Down throw. Ooh, bad DI. I wonder what he was anticipating there.
I mean, that could have been familiarity. That could have been anticipating the up throw, which also had, up throw is a kill move still. It's not quite what it was in 3.02.
Right.
But at a high percent, I mean, he was over a 150. It was a possibility.
Yeah, I guess so. Ooh, the wave land on stage. Doesn't get much out of it, but goddamn, that was pretty.
Yeah. Ooh. Very, very close to perfect wave dash, which is especially hard with a double jump cancelable character.
Right, exactly. I didn't even think of that. Raw fair is going to do it, and now we got... Wow. Man does not stop taunting. Yeah. It will not stop. Ooh, double jump cancel. Oh, nothing out of there.
Isn't it crazy to think that this is a character that used to have 2 bananas?
Yeah, seriously.
How did anyone ever think that was fair? I'm sorry.
Will that do it?
That will be the game. Very. So I can't say this for sure, but what it looked like to me is when he came back on.
Run back?
It looks like
we're getting an immediate run back.
When he came back on the stage, he used his invincibility to get that up air.
That was insane. Okay, Spaz.
Starting off, just barely misses that double jump.
Let me tell you, man, that magnet wave dash back is so pretty. Dashing?
It's just it's an elegant set of moves. It just looks really nice.
One of the prettiest things you will see in Project M.
I agree. I think it's a really cool combination.
Woo!
Nice.
What a down tilt. That was cheeky. That was cheeky.
That was indeed cheeky.
Oh, that's going to be punished. Ooh, the fair is going to send him at a bad angle. Let's see.
I think he's going to make it back, but yeah, he's going to still have to deal with the edge guarding.
Man, Ice Arrow's been showing a lot of patience with these edge guards, and it has been paying off. He takes that stock with 3 solid hits off stage.
He's been very methodical once he gets Spaz off stage. Like he's not going for anything crazy. He's just doing the same old thing, which is hold him exactly where you want him and respond with the forward air.
Oh my goodness. Oh, that's the second time that's happened where he goes for the runoff aerial and dies.
He is
maybe playing a little too much Smash 4.
You know, that's probably exactly what it is, to be honest. And the reason that probably is exactly what... The reason that is because for those who don't know, in Smash 4, when you fast fall and then use an attack, your fast fall ends. You go back to neutral fall speed.
Right.
So it's very possible that's what he's been used to in the past weeks.
What Icer has been doing, which is really interesting, and I didn't know was like a Diddy thing, was a lot of up Bs out of pressure, which is really, really interesting. I don't think I've seen that before, but maybe that's because there's not a lot of Diddies in New England.
That's certainly true, but also it's not nearly as safe as it used to be. That used to be something that you could do anytime you wanted to and almost get out for free. But now with Diddy Kong's recovery lag, it's not, I'm not going to say it's a bad option. It's worked for him a couple of times, but it's definitely not as strong as it used to be.
Right. That's definitely, you'll find that to be true about a lot of Diddy mechanics that used to work in 3.02.
Yes, that's definitely true.
Ooh, Spaz giving him a little bit of body English.
I don't think Diddy Kong is top 5 in New England anymore. I'm going to stop doing that. I'm just piling on at this point. This is like completely old history, and I'm just being a jerk. I'm sorry.
Oh, back throw. That's not going to do it, but that sent him at a gross angle.
Yeah, I think.
Oh, wow. I overestimated his recovery.
Yeah, I was going to say, talking about mechanics that have really gotten toned down. In 3.02, Diddy totally would have made that, but this is 3.02 no longer.
Oh, the fair's going to do it. Raw fair.
Diddy Kong says my fair is better than yours.
Man, this guy, the cheekiest player. Oh, gonna grab his face.
Doesn't go for the multiple like he did last time.
Right.
But I was very surprised that worked so well for him. That was very effective. I think he got 3 in a row.
Yeah, I remember that actually. That was cute. You don't see a lot of Diddy players going for those that hard of reads, but it's not like he got a lot of percentage out of it.
And Spaz just got a very nice tilt combo, putting in a bunch of very light hits to get a good amount of percent.
All right, Ice Arrow's going to need to play a lot safer now and end the stock real soon if he wants a chance.
Yeah, because he's getting very close to kill.
It won't do it, but he's very close. A well-placed back air will probably do it.
Yeah. At this point,
power shield!
Ooh. At this point, Spaz really just needs to get one solid hit, and that's going to be
it.
That's going to be game.
End the set. Good stuff to Spaz.
Very good. Spaz really pulling it back from that first game. He was